Hi, I'm Debbie Hartner. I'm Elsie Johnson. We are two sisters, Southern Cooking. Hey y'all, it's Debbie. So today, Elsie and I are making something from our childhood. Mom used to make chicken and noodles years ago. It's not the chicken noodle soup, it's like a casserole. She used to do it on the stovetop, but we are actually going to be doing it in the crock pot, just so it is able to cook and be made delicious. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this on high for 4 hours and cook our chicken in it. Now we got chicken breasts and we got chicken backs. And it still has the skin on some of it, so it's going to release a lot of nice flavor into our juices here. So I've already put a little bit of salt and pepper on our chicken breasts. So I'm going to flip them over here and just cover them a little bit here. And then I'm just going to like smooth it, rub it in, and put our chicken in the bottom. Now I'm going to put the chicken backs on top of the chicken breast, or right in the center here. So, and I have 2 chicken backs for that. And now we're going to be adding seasoning to this as well. We're going to be adding salt and pepper into the seasoning as well. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to do skin side down for this. There we go. So next I'm going to be opening up a cream of chicken and also a cream of celery. Now you can put potatoes in this. You could put any kind of frozen veggies or whatever you want into this. This is all whatever you want to make it. So I'm just going to put this here. You could do 2 cans of cream of chicken, or you can do 1 can of cream of chicken and that's it. Or you can do 1 can of cream of chicken like we're doing and cream of celery. I'm just going to kind of mix this together here. So when we're all said and done, it's all going to be mixed together, y'all, and it's going to be so creamy and delicious. So I'm going to cook this on high for 4 hours, and then at the 4-hour mark when it's done, I'm going to actually put in 2 bags full of the regular egg noodles, the large egg noodles. And we're going to let that cook for 2 more hours, and then after that, and then it'll be ready to eat. So within 6 hours, you can have some delicious homemade chicken and noodle casserole. You can put whatever you want in it for veggies if you wish. Mom never did though, that often. Sometimes she'd put potatoes in. Sometimes she'd put some frozen veggies in it, like corn. And sometimes she'd put like peas and carrots, but for the most part it was just this. All right, so now you see where I've cut all my pieces up. Now here's what I'm going to do. I got a can here that I'm just going to take. You can do better than bouillon chicken, or you can do the regular chicken bouillon, whatever you have. Don't go out of your way and buy anything. Whatever's in your pantry is good. Even if you don't have it in your pantry, it still can be optional. And I'm just going to pop it in there. All right, and then we're just going to pour this over top. I'll shred that up a little bit. 32 ounces of chicken broth. All right. I'm just going to sprinkle some pepper and some salt over top of this as well. We're going to put it on the crock pot on high for 4 hours. When it's done, then we pop the noodles in. We're not cooking the noodles ahead of time. It will cook in the juices that we have here, and it's going to be delicious, y'all. These are memories that you'll never forget when you are sitting around a table as a child and you're eating something your mom created. All right, guys, we'll show you what it looks like when we put the egg noodles in. Hey, y'all, so we are at the 4-hour mark for our chicken and noodle casserole. So I'm going to go ahead and take out our chicken. I'm going to just shred what I have here and take out the bones for the back on this, and then put the chicken back in. Boy, this is tender, 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 tender. All right. Yeah, this chicken is just falling apart, literally falling apart. This is what I want, though. I want the chicken to fall apart because we want to be able to make it shredded here. So I got to pull out the bones on this. It smells so good. It truly, truly does. So I'm just going to take out the pieces that need to have the bones removed. We don't want to leave bones in here. And then we can put the chicken back in once we remove the bones. This is so fall apart tender, it's crazy. How crazy is this? I remember when we were kids, Mom used to cook this on the stovetop. Do you remember that, Elsie?
Yeah.
And we didn't use the crock pot. Everything was done on the stovetop, so she had to take out any kind of bones or anything out of it. I remember that when I was a kid. And I'm just going to take out the extra skin too. But at this point, I'm just going to separate the meat real quick. Then we're going to put the noodles in. At this point too, with the 2 hours in till you your noodles and your casserole is done, this is the point where if you need to add extra liquid into it, you would. We don't. This has plenty of liquid. There's nothing in this that says we need to put anything extra in here because it'll make it too soupy. And then it would be chicken and noodle soup. But this is a chicken casserole. This is a chicken noodle casserole. A lot of people use this kind of recipe with frozen, but I remember us using the egg noodles. So, I just want to get out one more little piece here. I'm going to go through this. In the meantime, now this is 12 ounces. We need a total of 16. So. And this is going to cook that on high for 2 more hours. I'm just going to cut it about in half there. Get them all coated and covered here. This is smelling so good. I wish you had smell-o-vision here, because I'm telling you, this it's going to be so good. All right, so this is very hot, but I'm going to go ahead and tear off the meat that is on these pieces here and put them back in. Yeah, they're hot. A little hot. I remember living in Osteen, Florida. We lived on a farm. We had a small farm. And we had this little teeny tiny kitchen that if you turned around, you were in front of the stove. If you turned around, you were in front of the refrigerator. And if you turned the other direction, without even moving your feet, you were in front of the sink. It was a tiny little kitchen. And there was 5 of us living in this little house, a little 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. It was a teeny tiny little farmhouse with shaker siding, and it was... Mama used to make some amazing meals out of that kitchen. We used to take pretty much stuff from nothing because we were very poor. We were poor farmers. And she would take pretty much from nothing and make us a meal. And that, my friends, is how you truly cook. Is you make something from nothing and make it delicious. And we had our own chickens because that was the way we got eggs every week. We had chickens, and we had one cow. Her name was Bessie. She was supposed to be a milk cow. Do you remember her?
No, I do not remember her.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, she was supposed to be a milk cow. Didn't happen. And we had a lot of different things. We had ducks. We were growing up. And all kinds of little critters. We always had cats and dogs though, always. Cats kept the mice away. And the dogs kept the intruders away. They'd always let you know if there was a snake around. All right. I think this is as good as it's going to get. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
All right, folks. That's so good. Seriously good. It is seasoned to perfection. And I'm Debbie.
We're two sisters Southern cooking.
And we thank you for visiting our page. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you.